American Leagues is National League. It's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays and the Colorado Rockies. You're watching 2K Sports.
We're in Colorado, Coors Field, as you look at the beautiful surroundings in this ballpark. The hometown advantage today will go to the Colorado Rockies here in the land of the Mile High. Thank you for joining us. It's MLB action. We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Brett Lawrie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different.
It's going to be DeJesus. Last night, Blue Jays picked up the win, and so they cleaned up with a 3-game sweep against the Rays in Tampa Bay.
When you look at this team's last 10 games, they've won 7 of those games. You see a club that has hit a nice groove.
This ball club is playing a relaxed game right now, executing. He sends this one in the air towards center. One away. Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively.
Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play like this team did.
Here's a look at teams on a roll. Our State Farm leaderboard, the lineups of the best batting average this past month. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Yankees second.
Now some of the best hitting teams in baseball right there, teams that understand, put the ball in play. Don't try to do too much. Use what the pitcher gives you and pick up a base hit.
Hit in the air to left center. Play is made. Epps has the turn in the box. The pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. That's caught. Side is retired. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Soon it'll be the Colorado Rockies, bottom of the first. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. And Steve, he gets into this Colorado lineup now. What are we going to see?
Now, this right-hander on the mound today should not have much difficulty going through this lineup. Not to hit the quality pitchers in the game.
First, Creedy. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. It's 1 down. The Rocks line up with us. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
I think the key defensively is to just not get too fancy. You don't have to make the just don't allow them extra base runners or extra outs in the game.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Well, Rockies won their last game. They're happy to break out with a win after losing 4 straight. That one goes foul, and it ends Walk-off, 13th inning for a W.
And you knew the way this game was progressing that it was going to take something special to win this game.
And that's another foul ball. Swung on, line softly up the middle. Now look at the standings in the Western Division. A lot of baseball left played. Our look brought to you by State Farm. First place, the Padres in the second spot, Rocks in the third spot. It's the Giants in fourth, and rounding out the list, the D-backs. Hanley gets a turn here in the top 10 hits. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that one's going to drop in. That's there for
2 outs and no one on base, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
Gallego in the box. Takes that one low and out, 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was looking for right there, but that's a great job of pitching as he fooled the hitter on that pitch down and away.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. And here's a called strike at the letters, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he likes that call, but when you're diving out over the plate, sometimes that fastball up and in doesn't look like a strike even when it is.
That one falls in there for a base hit.
Take a look at the Rockies. Now they're ranking in the National League right now. First in triples, third in home runs, and they also have patience at the plate, showing up in the top 5 in base on balls. Patience, a big asset for this team. Understanding it doesn't matter how you get on, you just need to get on base.
Oh, there he goes for a second. Oh. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. They pick up a gorgeous night at Coors Field, that crisp mountain air and the stars out. Yes, is the batter. He'll start it off here in the second. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
We've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles, first in triples, and they're also the #1 team in batting average, better than everybody else. Putting the ball in play, finding the hole.
Now a swing. That one is driven deep, right center field. There's a chance. And he drops back with a warning track to pull it in. And there's the second out, a double play.
A beautiful looking double play right there, a pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense.
He's doing all kinds of damage from the plate, picking up 17 hits in his last 43.
And near the end of May, that's when it started to click for him, and he's gone on a run.
Flied to right. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Well, that's one way to keep your pick. And Doug gets batting. Here's the delivery. Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. Oh! On the way. Swing and a miss. The fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. And miss on the breaker, 1 down.
Maybe that one look easy. I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Brought to you by State for sending the most K this month. The Yankees have 1. Second, the Blue Jays.
Pick out numbers for these teams and stuff. Really, the whole depth of the team. They get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a manager's best friend.
Line fair down the line and right. That looks like a single.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now with 1 out, let's see if they try to move him along.
Figaro at the plate. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1.
Well, clearly the pitcher's in control right here. This guy really struggles on the fastball when he's behind in the count, so look for the heat.
Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2. And the curveball, it's in there. Struck him out. 2 down now.
81 miles per hour with some solid movement.
A nice choice on the setup, and then the strikeout pitch. That was just plain dirty.
Boy, you give him the off-speed stuff to finish the job. You make a hitter feel bad.
Well, movement like that, following another off-speed pitch, is so tough to adjust to. The batter had no clue which way the ball was going to break.
And it says Johnny O'Bannock. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
No. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. It's Colon at the plate. He'll get things going here in the third. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, if he threw a fastball right there, he might send a souvenir to the crowd. Problem was he got the changeup and didn't connect.
Towards center field. One away. There'll be more coming your way next Wednesday. It's going to be Felix Hernandez and the Seattle Mariners as they take on the Cardinals in St. Louis. It's going to get underway at 7 Eastern.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to that matchup. I mean, that's got a chance to be one heck of a ball game.
Collier is the batter. He'll have his first look at the game. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the ball. It was off the plate, 0-2.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Yeah, the thing about it is
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that one's put away to retire the side. Things wake up a bit here. First run of the game in the fourth. Toronto is out on top. Hanley at the plate. He'll lead off the fourth for the home team. Here's the first pitch. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Colon. And he's on board. Close play, but he beats it out.
Well, that's a great bunt right there. Well executed. He turned around late in the box to surprise the infielders, got it down, and legged it out.
Gallego batting now. He had a single in his last time up. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Look, Gary's done a nice job working around the 4 hits he's given up here into the fourth, and that's about making pitches, and he's done an effective job when he's had to pitch out of the stretch.
You're out. Strike 3 called on the fastball. One away.
it seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. And Delgado's batting. Struck out swinging his last time up. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Well, working ahead is paying off for him. He's retired 8 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
Here's the pitch. Call fastball. Now the count 1-2.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
Hot shot towards the hole. And it's plucked off the field. That's one. And the double play, they got them both. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Collier is the batter now. He'll get us started here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. We'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit, you want to see a pitch or two, but when you get it, you got to be aggressive. See if you can do something to get on base and get a rally started.
And another foul ball. Hit up the middle. Creedy. And his throw is in time for out number one. Buchanan up at the plate. One of the effective ways to attack a lineup, mix up your location. Here's an interesting breakdown on what this pitcher's been doing.
One look at inside edge, and you can see, compared to what he normally does, he's missed more than his fair share trying to go outside.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down.
Well, you know what? I've seen better swings in a park, but the pitcher able to pick up a base hit right there. And, hey, nothing like helping yourself.
It's going to be DeJesus. 0 for 2 thus far. Good offensive chance here.
The infield played it deep like they knew he was going to swing away. He did, but was still able to find the hole.
Descent up now. One of the best batting averages in the league. Has him out in front as he swings and misses strike one.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
And that's 2. A double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Blue Jays 1. Colorado nothing. B up now. And you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
You know, one of the things I've been noticing,
There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. Descent over to first for out number 1. Now brought to you by State Farm, the pitching staffs who are making hitters earn their way. Tigers number 1. Second, the Yankees. Blue Jays third. Fourth, the White Sox. And number 5, the Indians rounded out.
The last thing you want is to hurt yourself, and by that I mean walking people, putting guys on base without letting them swing the bat. It makes your defense great, but it also gives you the comfort to know that if I throw a strike, I'm going to get some guys out.
Pitch on the way. He swings, hits a ball to right field. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. And it says Johnny O'Bannick popped out. Foul ground last time around. And here's the first one. A swing line to left center. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
It's Chatwood at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. A shot up the middle. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on it. Epps at the plate, leading the MLB in batting average. First pitch on the way. Swung on, hit well, out there to deep left center field, back at the wall. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Rockies. They wrap up this Toronto series on Sunday. They try out the DH rule as things go interleague against the AL. The Twins hosting that one. That'll kick off Tuesday. Swing and a shot. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. He's trying for second.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
Graves is the batter. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. That's the second out of the inning.
good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Now 2 outs. A chance here for Brett Laurie. And he's in the top 10 in the league. And here's a swing and a liner to left center. And Laurie's got himself a base hit. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on. Let's quickly check out last month's stats for Brett Laurie. First in doubles, second in triples, and he's second in hits right now in the league. That ability to fire Find a way to get on base. Such a good contact hitter.
They're going to try for a double steal. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. Delgado. And that one's put away to retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits. Creedy into the batter's box. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, line to right center field. And Creedy's got himself a single.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. You have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Ready up is batting. Caught looking last time. He sends this one in the air towards center. He's got it. What a play. Well, sometimes it's about the fundamentals. Sometimes, though, it's about a flair for the dramatic.
Well, good, solid, fundamental, flary baseball, huh?
Hanley in the batter's box. Leads the division in hits.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run. And, boy, if he gets to second base, he's in scoring position and could tie this one up.
Here's the pitch. There's a called strike at the belt, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
Popped him up. The catch is made. This is what the schedule looks like for Toronto. Sunday, they finish up this Colorado series. Cross bats with a National League team. The Padres at Petco Park. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hit on the ground, over to shortstop. Laurie, throw on to second base, forced play, side retired.
An outstanding effort so far in this one. 6 shutout innings, making pitches when he needs to. Defense helping him behind him. An outstanding team effort so far.
Toronto's in charge here. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Moulin is the batter now. He'll start things off here in the 7th. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
Well, throwing a first pitch strike is critical to success for a major league pitcher. They'll tell you that time and time again. He's proven that today. 12 guys out after going 0-1.
Rolling into the corner. That's to be extra bases. Now the lineups who are the hardest outs. Highest on-base percentage the last 10 games. It's brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays number 1. The Twins in 2nd. The Red Sox 3rd. Yankees 4th, and for the Tigers 5th. Buchanan batting now. Well, the opportunity should continue here. Even with the pitcher batting now, you got a couple of outs to work with, and you're looking at the top of the order waiting. Here it comes. And he fouls off another one. Oh! There he goes towards 3rd. And he fouls another one off.
A really great pitch right there. That pitcher really wanted the K, but that defensive swing kept him alive.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
It's going to be DeJesus. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Wide to right. 2 away. Runner on his way to third. The throw, not in time, in there at third.
Gary, it's strength against strength right now in a critical situation.
Got another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. Here's a swing, and he pops him up. And there's the third out. Save your arm. Do it by pitching. And Delgado's batting. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Time's going to be called here. They want to go out and talk things over on the hill.
He's been great so far, Gary, but they just want to use this mound to just go out there, keep him under control, let him take a deep breath.
And the first pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively.
Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Descent, 1 away.
Well, big out right there. And listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. This is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
Big B up at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch, a slider for a called strike. Now, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
Guys, his curve has been hit 4 times over the course of this one.
You know, even with the hits he's given up off that pitch, he's found a way to spread them out, avoid the damage throughout the innings, and still not allow anybody to cross home plate. He looks like he's on his way to a shutout.
And that's another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact
Hit on the ground towards second. Descent. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different, you know, how long they can go into a game. But right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
Lugaro at the plate. Last time up, flew out. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
When he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with a fastball.
One pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2. It's fouled away. A swing and a foul off to the right side.
Well, you know, the pitcher wanted that strikeout right there. He threw a great pitch on the inside part of the plate. Thought he had him set up to go there, but a defensive swing keeps this at-bat going.
And that half inning finished with a strikeout. So they can't figure anything out. And 7, they remain without a run. The Rockies still looking for a run. Epps in the box. And a home run back in the 4th inning. And he swings and hits this one foul. Here's the pitch. Takes a swing at that 0-1 pitch, but the curve is in there for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
On the ground to second. Hanley. Throw one to first in time, 1 away. Our State Farm leaderboard, the teams who have found power during this last month. Blue Jays number 1, the Yankees second.
With this sort of power, these teams have the ability to score runs in ways different than other teams because they're in scoring position when they stand at home plate because of that ability to hit it out of the ballpark.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. Going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown. A swing and a drive deep into left field. Back to the wall. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. Graves has a turn in the box. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out. Line towards second. Hanley. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No run. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Johnny O'Bannick. He's going to lead off the home half of the eighth. This one's grounded near third, foul. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. He's going to try to stretch it.
You can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things happen.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
Here's the delivery. That one swung on, hit in the air. One down. Still early, but never too early to gauge the Eastern Division race. Take a look at it on our State Farm standings board. Blue Jays out in front, first place. In second place, the Yankees. Red Sox in fourth belongs to the Orioles. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, Toronto has so many different ways to win ball games, and that's why they're sitting atop the American League East, because everybody seems to contribute day in and day out.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And it's tied up. The tying run crosses the plate. And he makes it the third with time to spare.
It's just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today.
Iridium gets a turn here. Well, this offense now really a renewed momentum, Steve.
We just saw right there, Gary, is a guy getting it done in the clutch. That's a prime example of big-time hitting.
That'll be a great ball game. We've sensed it coming, and now we've got ourselves back to a tie. Swing and a rocket toward short, and it's caught by DeJesus.
Oh, this is a biggie right here. A great matchup right now, Gary.
He found his last time. 2 outs and a runner on third. And the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
It's important for that pitcher to get the first strike in there. Now he can go in a number of different directions.
Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
Hit sharply towards the hole. Throws to first, side is retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. We're all knotted up in Colorado.
The guy's getting interested. Brett Laurie up at the plate, itching to come up big for a hit for his teammates.
Well, we're in the top half of the last inning. This ball game tied up, so the potential go-ahead is up there.
Now, this is what you're playing for. You can throw all the scouting reports, everything out the door. It's 1 against 1. Who can win it?
Fly ball, deep left. It'll end up in the seats foul. He deals. And he fouls another one off. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Grady picks it up. That's 1 away. It's Colon at the plate. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. First pitch to him. There's a smash towards the hole. Not in time. He is safe and on. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Hoolan settled in. He's batting now late in this game. Only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the
hit in the air to center field. Now it's 2 away.
Boy, got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly. Ball to center field for the out.
Cannon at the plate. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
Dixon at the plate. He'll be the pinch hitter. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now. And it goes foul. Oh, he takes off for second. Swung on and popped way up high. And that one's put away to retire the side. No runs on a hit. Gallego, the batter. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. Duckworth gets called on to take over the mound duties. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Lays off that one inside, ball 1.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0.
2-1.
Yeah, the count in his favor. Couldn't connect it. It's 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's seeing the ball really well. Even though he swung and missed, he was right on that pitch. If he gets another one there, watch out.
Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1. Cutter is swung on and missed. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
And Delgado's batting. Grounded out his last time through. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground. Bullen. It's 2 gone. Bigby gets a shot here. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And he got good wood up the middle. It gets through. Potential winning runs on board.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Ligaro at the plate. He's really looking to keep this going. There are, however, swung on a fly ball down the left field line. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Tie game here in Colorado, and we roll on. Okay, Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne.
As an athlete, you live for moments like this, Gary.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and it's drilled towards third. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double.
Well, a great leadoff double right there. No outs in the inning. Now, let's see if they can bring him across.
Descent at the plate now, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a
Ground ball to short, and Grady picks it up. That's 1 out. On to second, safe there, so they get the 1 out. Yep, up now, and a home run back in the 4th inning. De Jesus, the runner at second. The first pitch, hard grounded to short.
That ball was well struck. Good piece of hitting. The infield playing back. Had a little more ability to cover some ground, but he was able to get it by him.
Yes, in the box now. Flew out last time. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Oh, both runners on the move. There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. That's the second out.
Well, that's a huge out right there. Now with 2 down, they've got a legitimate chance of getting out of this inning with the game still tied.
Graves settling in. He's had one hit 4 times up. And the runners go. Hit up the middle. Oh, my. That almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. And bring him home and take the lead.
We talk about a late inning ball club. They needed a big hit late in the game, in the final inning, and they got it. Clutch hitting, clutch performance. What a team.
Now here is Brett Laurie. Well, you always hope you can get this offense going late in the ball game. They have, and they've got a lead. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. That'll do it as they put that one away. Or they scratch across a run. And it's a Johnny O'Batic. He'll lead off home half of the 10th. First pitch, a big breaker for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with the fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the foot.
Swing liner back the middle. And that gets the tying run on board.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
There's a swing and a smash. One away. And that'll hold the runner at first.
Well, this is what the game of baseball is all about, Gary.
Last time up, triple home a run. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch to Creedy. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
They followed the scouting report, moved the outfielders in, rolling the dice a little bit because you always can get the ball hit over your head, and when you do, it's extra bases. Fortunately, he was able to get back.
He's running.
Right one.
And he is out trying to take second.
The offense got it done on the top, and the pitching got it done on the bottom half, and celebration as they head back to the clubhouse.
Now we're going to award our player of the game.
And a lot of these times you get multi-hit games, but they really don't mean anything. This one, though, was very important because everything he did constituted them scoring runs. He set the table, he scored runs, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And they didn't have to score a lot of runs to do it. They end up with just managing 2 across the plate, but the pitching held up.
Well, a very close game and solid pitching and outstanding defense as well. Those little things become the key in close games.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. It's going to be DeJesus. Now the Rockies losing yesterday's contest. Well, you could say they are anti-dustbuster mode. No sweeps. We'll try and grab the third of 3. He swings, sends it high in the air. This one way back. Goodbye on Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. And bingo, just like that, it is 3-0. Wow, a 3-run shot. The first runs we've gotten on the board.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Benitez sets and throws. Line drive fouled off towards first. Steve, going to that home run, that is a very tough obstacle now to overcome.
And the manager in the dugout's got to be thinking to himself, how long do I let this pitch go? Is it time to get him out of there?
In time for the out.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average, first in hits, and they're also the #1 team in home run. The most power in the league right now. They have the ability to drive it out of the ballpark better than everybody else.
Thurman is up now. And here we've got Coleman to hit. He'll be the pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
0-1. Benitez kicks and delivers. A little too eager. And he's behind 0-2. And it goes foul. Foul! Hit up the middle. He dives and gets it. And he's out at first. What an out. Diving soft and a nice throw, too.
I showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
Collier up now. Last time up. It's fouled off. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2. Line drive. That's foul towards first. A liner headed for the hole, and he's there to retire the side. Some bats finding a way. Chink in the armor, big inning at the plate. Toronto leads it 3-0. Pagaro at the plate. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. Grove is going to be our new pitcher here as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Here's the first pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch. He just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. It ricochets off the wall. He's off for third.
Well, you talk about a rude welcome. First batter he faces, he leaves one right there, and he serves up that extra base hit.
They're going to go to the pitch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Takes that high one for a strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind, 0-2.
Well, the hitter's dug himself a pretty deep hole right here. Let's see if he can battle himself out of it.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it. I can't blame him for bringing in the pinch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
A 1-0 pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. 2 down here in the inning. Still early, but never too early to gauge the Eastern Division race. Take a look at it on our State Farm standings board. It's the Blue Jays in first, Red Sox in second place, Yankees in third. Fourth belongs to the Orioles, and it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, Toronto has so many different ways to win ball games, and that's why they're sitting atop the American League East, because everybody seems to contribute day in and day out.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. Struck out swinging last time. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Well, this breaking ball down and in that goes to the back foot of the hitter is very difficult to hit. Very few guys are able to put that one in play.
That swung on, hit on the ground. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. Blue Jays still out in. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Epps at the plate. He's going to get liner between first and second. And Delgado pulls it in.
Well, he got a good piece of this one, hitting a shot toward first base, but first baseman was there for the out.
Bullen batting now. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. This one to Creedy. Roams over, puts it away. So we have a moment to check out the staffs who have been giving hitters fits this past month, courtesy of State Farm. The Astros, number 1. The Braves, second. In third, the Brewers. Fourth, the Cardinals. And at number 5, it's the Cubs.
Well, these teams right here are tough to face because they just do not give up many base hits. And you've got to make the most of those hits when you get them and try to bunch them together.
Starts him off swinging at his shots for a strike.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Nobody left. Ready up at the plate now. He flew out his last time up. Borchard is called on to do the hurling now. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's the delivery. Too far inside, 1-1.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Two on the way. Slider called third, strikeout number 1.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
That pitch certainly not lacking movement, John.
Well, it's controlled movement, and that's why he's able to throw it so effectively to catch guys looking like he did in that at-bat.
And Delgado's batting. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
But with the swing like that, there's no wonder why he's getting sliders right there. Tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but give the hitter credit. He's trying to do it anyway.
Here's the 1-1. Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Now look at the standings in the Western Division. A lot of baseball left to be played. Our look brought to you by State Farm. First base, the Dodgers. It's the Padres in second, Giants in the third spot, Rockies in the fourth spot, and rounding out the list, the D-backs. Watches a fastball that's in there, 0-1.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
He deals. Change-up got him, and the side is retired. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. Colorado still hoping to put something up. Graves is the batter. He'll start the ninth. First pitch. On the way. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
But great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
He homered earlier in the ballgame. And here's the first one. Swing and a liner to right center. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. It rolls all the way to the wall.
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone, and he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
It's Colon at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. And with the pitcher due up next year, they're just going to issue the free pass and go after him.
Well, you see the strategy used a lot in the National League. Pitcher tends to be an easy out, so you put the hitter before him on base and go right after the pitcher.
Borchard gets a shot here. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big. They're going to try for a double steal. Drops down a bunt. Gersman throws the first, side is retired. So they pick up no runs. Gersman has a turn in the watch. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. That's at the knees for a called strike.
He just plain old fooled him right there. He must have been looking for something else. Hit his spot perfectly with that changeup.
Ground ball towards second. De Jesus, and his throw is in time. First out of the inning. Gallego settles in. Tried again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Lined up the middle, and that's through a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, it's a pretty good pitch to hit right here, and he gets the good part of the bat on the ball. Now he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
Lugaro at the plate. Well, at this point of the ball game, you've got to get this run in.
But you have to take advantage of the opportunities. You need base runners. He'd love to trade spots with the base runner. Not a lot of speed out at second.
Here's one hit very well deep. 2 away. Runner on his way to third.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field. But tomorrow's headlines are going to be written right now.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
And Creedy stays off the low one. The 1-1 now. Just off the inside edge, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
Now look at our player of the game. A standout performance deserving of the recognition today.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time. And here we've got Coleman to hit. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Over to second for one. And there's two, a double play. Well, they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. Toronto 2, San Diego nothing. And Bradley's in the box. It was a win the last time out for the Padres, and they're happy to salvage a series. They dropped the first two games, ended up 1-3 against the Mariners.
Looking at the way this club has been playing, they've won 6 of their last 10 ball games, and they've done it with great execution.
Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2. That's a reflection of their ability to execute. Good hit and run ball club.
Well, this is a team that even when they make outs, they're making productive outs, moving runners, putting guys in scoring position. That's why they're having the success they are right now.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
I'll tell you what, with this kind of fastball, you can make a living up in the zone. He runs it up and away. The hitter was thinking something else.
De Leon has a turn in the box. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Well, the thing that stands out to me is the fact that he's thrown strikes and he's commanded the strike zone, and he's not been predictable. If a pitcher becomes predictable, he becomes easy to hit.
And he needs to stay focused right here, not get off track. He knows what his plan is. Change speeds, change locations, change pitches, move the ball around.
I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they go there. When you play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
It's going to be Clement now. He bounced out his last time. Ball one to begin this at bat, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Oh, he's behind that time. Can't catch up with it. 1-1. Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
Two 2-1 on the way. The pitch that time at the knees. 2-2.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter, gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
He fouls that one off. Slider just about at him. 3-2 count.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here, trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Lowry's there, and he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. It's Cologne at the plate. Last night, Blue Jays picked up the win. They continued the momentum they had in games 1 and 2, and hot shot towards the hole. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Oh, nice play out there. Quick release by the third baseman, able to get the runner out at first.
Heilman at the plate, 0 for 2 thus far. Huller will grab a bat and hit here.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pitch.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Clement to field this one. Roams over, puts it away. Still early, but never too early to gauge the Eastern Division race. Take a look at it on our State Farm standings board. It's the Blue Jays in first, Red Sox in second place, Yankees in third. Fourth belongs to the hit hard down the right field side. And that one's put away to retire the side. Now that's one way. Petco Park. Like this, San Diego, just great baseball. Hankins is up now. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. Duncan is going to be our new pitcher here. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Pitch on the way. Doesn't get the call on the splitter. 1-1. That one goes foul. Foul! Swing and a miss on the breaker. 1 down.
79 on the gun. And look at the break on that pitch on KK. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
We've got Field in the box. He'll take his cuts here. Oh! That's foul back behind the plate. Swinging an easy ground ball to short. Lowry's there. In time for the out.
Taking a look around the National League this year. Let's see where the San Diego Padres sit right now. 2nd batting average with runners in scoring position. 2nd in ERA. And they're ranked 3rd in batting average. Really a tribute to...
There's a swing and a liner towards first. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall.
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone. And he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
And Albert settles in. Struck out swinging his last time up. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
That big breaker gets by, and the count goes to 1-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Swung and a ground ball to third. And he will be tagged out on a play he probably is going to define as bone hit. So they can't push across. Any runs. Descent at the plate. He'll start things off here in the 7th. The first pitch. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Over to first for out number 1.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. 1st in doubles, 1st in triples, and they're also the number 1 team in batting average, better than everybody else, putting the ball in play, finding the holes to get base hits, and really the great depth of the lineup.
Taps this one foul to the right. The 1-1 on the ground to short. Hankins on to first. That's out number 2. Yes, up at the plate. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Only Bagwell is batting. Caught looking last time. And starts him out here. That swung on and a liner here. Ooh, that one hit off the heel of his glove. So they can't make the play. Now the State Farm leaderboard will look at pitching staffs who have been the hardest to hit in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Red Sox. The White Sox 2nd, Blue Jays 3rd, the Angels 4th, and for the Tigers 5th.
You look at those low opponents' batting averages, and it really points to the fact how tough these teams are to hit against. Very difficult. They just seem to find ways to make pitches and keep the ball off the good part of the bat of the hitters.
Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Davies called on to do the hurling now. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now, and they've decided to make a defensive change. And he's back easily, made a dive to get in. The 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 is a fastball inside, 2-2. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball got him, one away.
Let's see the pitch in the K-cam. It was a 12-6 curve.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And Brantley's in the box. Took a called third strike in his last time up. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
A front quarter two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
He tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
That misses ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Good eye by the hitter there, laying off that. Low ball, understanding below the knees, take it.
De Leon in the box.
Gary, the base runner now on after that walk. That's the tying run in this game, so they've got to be very careful right here.
Beam will come in and pitch. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. 0-1, fastball and a called strike. You know, the manager is not thrilled about this one. If a guy gets on, he beats you with a base hit, okay. But, boy, you've helped their cause.
And the pitcher really has to bear down now. Keep the ball down in the zone. Make the hitter hit it on the ground. Make them up singles together. Don't give up an extra base hit. But, Gary, let's see this pitch again in K-cam. Here's another look at the changeup.
And here's what the Blue Jays schedule looks like. They finish up San Diego series on Wednesday. Some home cooking again as they return to host the Giants. That's a 3-game series. Then they stay home for the next series, the St. Louis Cardinals. So quite a few home games they'll be looking to capitalize. Ready with a 1-0. Changeup waved at and missed, 1-1.
Well, if he threw a fastball right there, he might send a souvenir to the crowd. Problem was he got the changeup and didn't connect.
The pitch. Good time to call for that changeup, 1-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Slowly down the third baseline and foul. The 1-2 on its way. Changeup got him, and the side is retired. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. Blue Jays still out in front. Baseball here on 2K Sports. Boolen is the batter. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. The dive, and he's got it. And he'll scramble, take it himself for the out. Whoa, what a play.
That's a huge out right there. You think maybe you're not going to get to it, but he's able to make a tremendous play on it, Gary.
One away, and here is Brett Laurie. Here's the pitch. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
But the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
Swing and a hot shot. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle, almost got him. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, Brett Lowry coming in there, guys. Let's see where he sits in the rankings right now. 2nd in doubles, 6th in hits, and he also has the ability to hit for a high average, ranked in the top 15 hitters in the league at batting average. That's outstanding.
Graves at the plate. It's away from him. Laurie heads for third. Not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now. Oh, takes off for third. On the ground to third. On to first, 2 away.
They might have had a shot of getting the runner at third base, but much safer. Make the second. Out of the inning, get the out at first, and try to retire the next guy. In this critical situation, fireworks ready to go off.
He homered back in inning number 2. And we've got Beam batting. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. And we've got help. And the runner's breaking from third. In the infield. Field. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no runs on it. Hankins gets a shot here. Struck out swinging last time. Duckworth coming in to hurl as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Now the first pitch. That's a foul ball. He deals 0-1. Good hard cutter in for a called strike. Got him. 1 away.
Going to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. The pitch. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. Take a look at the teams leading the way with fewest walks allowed, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, second the Tigers, third the Yankees, fourth the White Sox, and number 5, ground ball. De Jesus throws to first in time. That's 3 down. They're held in check yet again. It's going to be De Jesus. He'll start the 9th. Durbin coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. That's 1 down. Dessent is the batter now. Grounded out last time. And the first pitch. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Looking for the ground ball out, trying to get the hitter to roll over on it. Throws that sinker on the outside corner.
Swung on and fouled away. Here it comes. And he fouls another one off. Swung on and a chopper down the line. Third. In time for the out. Epps batting now. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Here's the first pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. Here's the pitch. There's a swing. A ball hit well. Straight away center field. He makes the catch. What a jump. able to get anything going in this half inning. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Albert settles in. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. And he lays off that one up and in, ball one. One on the way. He sends this one in the air towards center. They take care of that one. Bagwell gets a turn here. Reached on an error his last time around. First pitch to him. Oh, that runs inside. That got him. It's Abras at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch on the way. Grounded up the middle. He's up with it. That's one out. And they turn the double play.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
And it's time to present the Player of the Game award.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
It was a shutout. They mustered only a couple of runs, but they didn't need any more.
Well, it was all about pitching in this one, and the bats just weren't there today as the pitchers dominated the game.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time. Yes, batting now. That was a loss last time for the Padres. Well, you could say they are anti-dustbuster mode. No sweeps. They'll try and grab the third, the 3 here against the Jays. They just could not string anything together at the plate in that game.
Now their bats were pretty much shut down. Good pitching stopped them.
And that's another foul ball. And the runners go. That one popped sky high, drifting towards third. 1 down.
It's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game.
Graves in the batter's box. Walked in his last plate appearance. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that two-seamer.
Oh, he's going to try to steal third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down. Ooh, I don't think that was the intended play. They blew. It's going to be Clement now. Called third strike in his last time up. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
I think right now, when you're up by a run in the 7th inning, you've shortened the game. You've got the lead. You want to throw strikes. Do not give them any free passes and catch the ball behind your pitcher.
Borchard coming in to hurl as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Popped him up, shot left field. Laurie to field this one. Oh, and a great catch. Toughest part of this one was just getting there.
Well, watch, this ball's hit high, and he has to run full speed to get there. He picks the spot where he thinks it's coming down, lays out, and makes the catch.
And a special MLB treat coming up for Father's Day. We'll see David Price and the Colorado Rockies. They'll be hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern. Swung on and fouled away. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
No, Gary's still dealing with that 1-run differential. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about making plays right now and offensively force the issue. Get somebody on base and put the pressure on the pitcher.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with a strikeout, you'll take that too.
And Lukey will settle into the batter's box. Todd looking last time. Line towards third and foul. Here's the pitch. Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2.
2 outs here in the 7th inning. You need to make a play behind your pitcher. He's going to pitch to contact. Somebody's got to step up, make the play, get the out, and then get back in there and see if you can score some runs and add on to your lead.
Inside for a ball. We're even at 2. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Blue Jays still out in front. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Brett Laurie leading it off. He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch on the way. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. That one swung on, hit in the air. One away. And we look at these standings in the Eastern Division, brought to you by State Farm. All-star break, not far off. Blue Jays out in front, first place. In second place, it's the Red Sox. Yankees in third. Fourth belongs to the Orioles. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
What a complete turnaround for this Blue Jays team. They're red hot right now, doing everything right, making all the plays, getting the big hits when they need it. With just a bit ago, they could not find a hole anywhere. They couldn't catch the ball. They couldn't do anything right.
Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2. Fastball got him 2 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Hey,
He bounced out his last time. Here's the pitch. Starts him off with one in there for a strike.
Look here, I think they're going to look at anything they can. If there's an inside pitch, get hit by the pitch, get on base, you're the tying run. If you can, lay down a bunt for a base hit. Hit one in the gap. Think about going for 2. Put yourself in scoring position.
Back up the middle, Laurie.
He's out.
One away.
Taking a look around the National League this year. Let's see where the San Diego Padres sit right now. Second batting average with runners in scoring position. Second at ERA. They also show up in the top 5 in team batting average. You love the depth of this lineup and their ability to find holes and get runners on base.
De Leon at the plate now. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. And this at bat already 0-1. Pitch was a strike.
One out right.
Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. They take care of that one.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Like there's one out here remaining in the 8th inning. You've got to try to do something offensively. And I think that with 2 outs, even if you hit a single, you've got to think double out of the batter's box. Force them to make a play. Get yourself in scoring position.
Breaking ball, can't find the zone, 2-1.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
Looks at one inside, 3-1 now.
A front door 2-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
And it's fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls off another one. Ground ball up the middle. Laurie. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. Ambrose in the box now. Grounded out his last time up. Trying again here, just 1 for 3. Thus far. And he starts him out. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
De Jesus, throw on to second base, forced play, side retired. No. Borchard up now. Now, he'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Dixon at the plate. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
This one is popped up to the left side out of play. The pitch. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. Hit in the air to left center. Able to make the grab on that one out.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Collier settling in. Grounded out last time. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. And at first, I was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. Pitch on the way. He squares around, and he gets this one down. Conine, and he throws to first in time, out number 2. Umpires don't have the benefit of this. We do. Let's take another look.
Close play at first. I thought for a second he's going to beat it out, but the ump punches him out. And whether safe or out on the replay, he's out.
Oh, he's out. Epps has a turn in the box.
Now you go back.
Headed for the middle. That should be a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Bullen at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point.
Okay, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another big hit here. Or you can turn it on, put the pedal to the metal, and keep the offense going. I want to see him run. I think this is the time to get him going.
Here's the pitch. Oh, my, is he wild right now? That could be trouble. And he's safe at first base. Yikes, that's a stolen runner right there.
Well, swinging a bad pitch out of the zone. The catcher could not keep it in front to get the out. Could be a costly mistake. We'll see how it affects the rest of the game.
Great chance to do something on an out that should have been recorded and wasn't. Yes, at the plate. Popped up his last at bat. That one's foul. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit. And Brantley's in the box. He's ready to give his best at bat right here. First position, home half of the ninth. Duckworth is called up. He'll be pitching as Toronto brings him in to close. A swing and a foul off to the right side. He delivers. There's a swing. It's popped up. And it's going to be DeJesus. One down.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs. And you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get it out, do what you need to.
This is in the air, straight away left. 2 down.
Now we're counting down right here. They've got 1 out left in this game, and I think offensively, you're hoping for that long ball, but you'll take anything. Give a base runner, get somebody on.
It's going to be Clement now. He popped out his last time, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, they get a man on here with 2 outs, and now a double in the gap can tie this game.
Hankins at the plate now. Drove in a run earlier in the game.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run, and boy, if he gets to second base, he's in scoring position and could tie this one up.
Here's the delivery. Had him out on his front foot that time. It evens the count at 1.
Oh, that's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
Lined up the middle, and there we go. The winning run on base.
All you can do as a pitcher and catcher is put down the side and pitch to a guy's weakness. That's what they did right there. That pitch down and away. An excellent pitch, but a better job of execution by the hitter.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
Well, this could very well be their last shot. Possible tying and winning runs on base.
He just needs to concentrate on putting it in play and hitting it hard.
Doing it with 2 down. One a fastball inside, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. The slide, and he is in there, safe.
Well, anytime you're sitting on the bench, it's hard to tell what a pitcher's really throwing unless you get in that batter's box. You come off the bench very cold like he was and delivers. That is huge.
And we've got Alonso now batting, and he needs. to come through here with down.
Infield got to play back in this situation and get the out at the easiest base.
Ball. And that runs high, 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. The 1-0 delivery, a curveball taken for a strike. On the way. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2. Swung on, that is hit. He dives, and he's got it. And he throws on to second for the force. What a play.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Now look at our player of the game, a standout performance deserving of the recognition today. Brett Laurie. Wow, was he swinging a hot bat today.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
Before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold. It was.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with